we're just admiring how great. Doesn't Lynda look great? She has dropped tens of pounds, 30, 40 pounds. It's amazing. Well, you're doing a great job.
But almost 20.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I plan to lose some weight, but I'm dealing with stress eating, and and building a building is stressful. It's stressful. Yeah, that's right. So welcome to Facebook Friday After Gordon and Lynda, coming at you from Southeastern Fertility's future home. That's right. There it is. You can actually see the stakes actually for the perimeter of the building. So
awesome.
Some of those, yeah. So. Yep, our lot is coming right along. Farragut came through with our grading permit, and they've been out there just flattening that sucker, right? Mowing down obstacles, Lynda, just mowing them down.
Looks great.
Like last week, the obstacle that we had that we didn't have Facebook Friday was, we forgot. That was our obstacle. So sorry about that. That's why you forgot that too. Oh, there's that memory care unit. LJ used to work in a memory care unit. Maybe there's some openings. There's some openings for both of us. But so this was actually this pile of dirt that was heaped up on the middle of the lot from when they developed this whole area. And you see it's now been now it's been just knocked down.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, so just clearing obstacles. So I thought we talk about clearing obstacles.
Okay, clearing obstacles.
Right, so
lots of obstacles for some people to get pregnant.
That's right. Okay, and and I think just to find out why they're not getting pregnant, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's the thing. So what obstacles do you have for that? You say, well, money, right? I mean, how much it costs? It costs to come in to find out what's going on. Convenience. People work. Live far away, things like that, right? Fear. Right, people are mean, tell them things, and just make fun of them. I mean,
fear of what they might find out.
That's right. And sometimes, I had a patient this week who was just, who actually was seeing another practice and just felt just so put upon in terms of had a question they asked, and they, I don't know, the answer they got made them feel just so small, and just nobody wants to feel that way, right?
That's not good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when Sandy, who's our construction manager, tells me about some of these engineering things. He's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I only get my wife. Because she's the engineering PhD, and she's the structures person, so she'd understand what the heck you're talking about.
You're lucky to have her.
I'm very lucky to have her. Okay, I don't know if it feels the same way on the other side, but we'll see. But okay, so obstacles, just like flattening that giant thing of dirt and spread around, just flattening those obstacles, right? And I think that some of the things that obstacles in terms of flattening here. I mean, okay, the cost, right, Mark? How much do we charge for those doxy calls when patients call in from all over the country?
Absolutely free of charge.
Can't get better than that, right? Can't get lower than free. Now, I could pay the patients, but I'm not really willing to go there. We have to pay for the bill, so I cannot actually pay people. My parents used to pay people to play with me, But yes, okay. So the convenience, right? I mean, convenience. It's a virtual
call.
You can't get better than that, right? We do a lot of our follow-up visits, as virtual calls, because I feel like that's reasonable, right? I mean, nobody wants to just fight. I mean, worst traffic in East Tennessee, according to my son, which is true. Which, of course, it means no traffic compared to Washington D.C. But still,
right?
You have to get in your car, leave work, thunderstorm in the summer, you get wet. I mean, it's nice to have the opportunity, and for the Doxy platform, the husband and wife can be actually in several places, and then they're together on that. So I always check. I say, you do recognize that man, right? That is your husband. Put on this call with you, right?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, make sure, right? So that's convenience, right? The convenience, in terms of that, and then the fear. You say, listen, ask a question. We're open to that. I mean, we obviously deal with a lot of questions that have come up, and in terms of the ethics of what we're doing, in terms of how many eggs we want to fertilize, and should we freeze eggs to fertilize eggs? What about doing IUIs instead of IVF? How much time, money, and energy do you want to put into any of these things? And I think that's important, right? That they feel open to ask those questions, right? I mean, you got to feel open. Right? You got to feel.
And there's not a bad question, and there's not a question that we think you should know the answer.
That's right.
Asking the question, you need to get some response. So
I tell patients 30%. If you retain 30% of what we talked about in your patient visit, you're above average. 30%.
Because it's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, sometimes you're just like, wait a second, with the IU what? It's like, well, I want to do the IUI with ICSI.
And the OSTs
can't do the IUI.
no
Why not?
PTs and
The OPTs and OPKs and HCGs and
Yeah.
hysteroscopies and hysterectomies and
exactly.
like how many times patients say, I had a hysterectomy. So you did. So you want fertility treatment. The hysterectomy when they put the dye up and said, oh, that's a hysterosalpingogram. The hysterectomy when you remove the uterus. Oh, I didn't have that. You know, so,
Yeah.
Right.
So again, but you know,
But it
again,
sounds
all
really
these terms
close.
they do sound alike,
Yes.
right? They sound
And
alike.
like I told you yesterday, when I first started working here, Dr. King told me to give hysteroscopy information to a patient, reached up and gave her hysterectomy information.
Yeah, there you go.
She now had a panic.
That's right. So, well, I guess it's all over for me, but it's not. It's not. That's right. We're all human. We're all
That's
human.
right.
Yeah. So I think that's I mean, again, just to mow down those obstacles, right? To say, listen, we're trying to make it as easy as we can.
Right.
Alan Ann, nurse practitioner, will be joining us mid-August. Allow perhaps patients who didn't want to wait a little bit longer to get in a little bit sooner. But we're trying to keep that waiting list down. Now there's a point where Dr. Gordon's getting kind of tired. Needs a little break. So yeah, I don't want people to wait forever, but
It's hard to be in charge.
that's right. I mean, we started. I mean, the wait list was like 6 months to get in, and we have really worked hard to bring that down. So
Much better.
yeah. So I mean, that's good. And again,
Much busier.
and much busier, much busier. So it's all good, right? It's all good, right? Limiting those obstacles, mowing them down, and being rewarded for that. And of course, now being featured front page Farragut Press this week, right?
Yes.
Hats off to Michelle for doing such a beautiful article on us. And,
Mm-hmm.
the tag, the title is World Famous Fertility.
I loved that.
That was great,
I
right?
must have missed that interview.
Well, you can't have your hogging. You can't hog the limelight on everything. I mean, it's like, you can't hog the limelight every time, Lynda.
No.
So, but anyway, it was a great article. I mean, Michelle
was.
did a great job, and,
I'll check
and
that
yeah,
out,
and I think that was wonderful. It was really good. So I appreciate. Yeah. So it just talks about and actually even on the web site for Farragut Press, I think they had even a little bit longer article.
Yeah, it was longer on the
They
web.
cut
That's
back a
correct.
little bit for just space concerns.
That's correct.
It was great. It was great. So again, nice. We do have. I mean, you're right there on the wall outside of Mark's office. Is that Guinness Book of World Records chart? I mean, a plaque.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're in the Guinness Book of World Records.
I mean, usually you have to do something like eat 10,000 worms to get on the Guinness Book of World Records, right? I mean, do something really stupid, really stupid.
But
So
we did something really cool.
we just right and wonderful, right? And wonderful. So anyway, so thank you to the Ridgeways for adopting those embryos and
congratulations on your children.
Yeah,
and for-
they're almost a year. They're getting there.
They're cute, and for the Guinness Book of World Records for recognizing it.
Yes.
Well done. Anyway, so that's the thing. It's all about knocking down those obstacles. Lynda, let's just knock down those obstacles. So this weekend, the obstacles we have to knock down are just tell our patients you gotta take care of. So
That's right.
it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a working weekend.
Weekend.
So honk as you drive past Southeastern Fertility. Because we're gonna be inside working.
That's right.
That's right. Well, anyway, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.